In this episode of Film Stock Reviews, I'm reviewing episode 7, Keep the Wolves Close, of Yellowstone. Now, this is a big turning point for this season, and a big turning point for this entire series. Now, basically, the show starts off very slowly, but it doesn't progress and doesn't get going until maybe the middle point of the episode. And with the beginning, we see Jimmy at the 4-6's ranch. He's just still getting used to where he is, what he's doing. And he meets another girl there, so it's a good love interest that he's getting another love interest. So it's good to see that Jimmy is progressing where he is with the 4-6's ranch in Texas. Now then we move to Beth. Now Beth takes her office at Market Equity, and she goes into a meeting where we see the development and planning of the airport, Park City, and all the buildings that she tried to stop from happening. All the while this is going on, she needs some help. So as she's driving home, she spots another protest. And this protest, of course, features Summer Walker, who was played by Piper Perabo in a few episodes that you remember, which was episode 5, Under a Blanket of Red. So Beth asked Summer to look into something, and, don't waste your time with all the fur and stuff, but waste your time and do something for me, in a way, so to speak, about the airport and the ecosystem and all that. So it's a good, interesting scene between Beth and Summer, and it's going to get really different from here on out. Now, other than that, there's small scenes where Lloyd gets Walker a new guitar, and Lloyd goes into a kind of pawn shop, sells his belt buckle, but you think he's going to buy something else, but he evidently buys a guitar instead. All the while that's happening, Casey is trying to find out where these horses got lost at. So far it's a overlapping story for him. They have to give Casey something to do, and he finds the horses and everything, and he meets up with the girl again, who evidently liked him in the first couple seasons, and they have a heart-to-heart. And Casey, being Casey, he's like, I'm married, I can't get involved. But this girl was like, love at first sight. So it's a whole different aspect of things. But the very interesting thing about this is that Jamie's father, his biological father, asks a favor of this woman, and that, Jamie, got pregnant, and it's like, what if he ran for governor? So the whole aspect of the biological father wants Jamie to run for governor because he can have his hand into certain things. While that's happening, the real governor comes to John and tells that she's endorsing Jamie for governor, and John's like, that's not going to happen over my dead body, so to speak. And so while that's all happening, John's like, I'll take it. And the governor's like, what do you mean you'll take it? I'll take the endorsement. So the big bombshell in episode 7, season 4 of Yellowstone is that John Dutton is running for governor of Montana. And all the while this is happening, the ending of this episode, we find that the governor holds a press conference, and Jamie thinks he's getting the job, but then the governor introduces John Dutton, and then he comes forward, and you see Jamie just distraught, doesn't know what to do, and Beth is like, this is only the beginning. So this whole episode I did not expect at all, and the reason I didn't expect it because I didn't expect to see a character like John Dutton running for political office. And the way Beth told her father that you have the right to do anything you want if you're governor. You can stop the land ownership. You can cancel the gambling stuff. You can cancel a lot of things and do a lot of things if you're governor. So John thinks about it, and of course, that he runs for governor. This episode was really good and really well written, but like I said at the beginning of this review, it was slow going at times, but it picked up when we found out what John's motive was and everything. I'm really surprised at how this is going to go, because we're definitely going to get a season 5 if they didn't, because you just can't leave it like this. There's only 3 episodes left of this season, and it's crazy. And you think, things are going to pick up. I'm pretty sure things will pick up now, and it's going to be insane for sure. And just seeing John Dutton, this big character in a show like this, running for office, for a governor position in a state like Montana, where everybody knows him and knows how he works and what he does, and just that name Dutton of the Yellowstone Ranch is going to be interesting for sure. I'm curious to see how this whole thing plays out, who he's going to run against, this whole aspect of the political things of the the political business part of things, like the will to win, the will to cheat, the voting and everything, how and what's going to happen. Is he going to be the next governor of Montana and everything like that? And the reason the real governor is leaving is because she's going to the Senate. So a lot of stuff has happened in this 7th episode, and I'm really shocked at how it played out. Like I said, it was well written, but I did not expect John Dutton to actually run for governor. So it opens up a whole lot of can of worms at what can happen with this season now, and even going forward, especially not knowing how many more seasons this show or this series is going to have. But like I said, very, very eye-opening episode that was unexpected, especially how the character of John Dutton is now. So it's really, really going to be fun to see what happens. And anything of a big name character like this in any show, over the progression of time in the series, who runs for a political office, something's going to happen, and something's going to be really, really interesting, and I can't wait to see what it is. So let me know in the comment section below what you thought about episode 7, Keep the Wolves Close, of season 4 of Yellowstone. Did you like it? Did you not like it? What did you think of it? And where do you see John Dutton's character going from here? Now knowing he's running for governor, and a shocking, crazy announcement in this episode, and where do you see everybody else going from here on out? Now knowing that he's could be the next governor of Montana, and if he is, what's going to happen? Where do you see Casey going? What do you see happening to Jamie, his biological father, Beth, Rip, every single character? I mean, this is going to change the course of how everything works, and who knows how much of a fast forward we're going to get if we get a season 5. I'm pretty sure we'll definitely get a season 5. So let me know in the comment section below about the questions I just asked, and I'll see you guys in my next review video. And be sure you tune in next week to my episode 8 review of Yellowstone, titled No Kindness for the Coward.